The Goonies was released nearly 40 years ago, back in 1985, and was one of the top 10 grossing films of that year. It almost instantaneously became a cult classic and has been selected for preservation in the US National Film Registry. There is even a Goonies Day holiday held on June 7th in Astoria, the town where it was filmed. But how did the Goonies become such a hit? And just what was it that made it so good? The storyline for the Goonies was actually pretty simple. A group of kids' friendship is threatened because one of them may have to sell their home and move away, but then they find a map leading to some treasure that they could use to save the family's home and their group's friendship. Up to here, it doesn't sound like anything special, right? But the magic of the Goonies wasn't in the plot. The Goonies was all about the ride, not the destination. Every scene in the movie was treated as if it were its own little adventure, and a chance to explore the relationships between the characters. Take this scene, for example. It only really serves the purpose of connecting the location on the treasure map to the town of Astoria, and yet it has comedy, a bully, a friend coming to the rescue, a brother protecting his sibling, and a love interest. The Goonies was also a fun film that was made for both children and parents. It had bike chases, booby traps, crazy gadgets, hidden treasure, secret tunnels, and a pirate ship. The Goonies brought the child out in all of us and fueled our imaginations, but it also had tongue-in-cheek moments to amuse the adults watching, like calling the pirate One-Eyed Willie, or this scene where Chunk breaks the statue. But one of the main reasons that the Goonies resonated with so many people was that it was flawed. The Goonies had many mistakes. Like here, where Mikey uses Bran's real name.
There is something buried under there.
And then he does so again here.
Don't touch it, Jack!
And for this bat effect here, you can tell it was just wads of black paper being fired from air cannons. And at the end of the film, Data mentions an octopus, but that scene was actually cut out of the original movie. And these guys here are some pretty obvious dummies. But oddly enough, these mistakes all add to the movie's authenticity. As humans, we empathise with things that aren't perfect because, being flawed ourselves, things that have mistakes just seem more natural. As technology and the film industry evolve, images are getting crisper, colours are getting more vibrant, and visual effects are becoming more and more spectacular. And this gives modern movies a much more professional and polished look, but unfortunately, it takes away the dirty, gritty, and ugly parts that are actually necessary to make real life seem real, and also what's necessary to make films like The Goonies turn into timeless classics.